sound of a school bell ringing in the distance, followed by footsteps on a cobblestone street. All right, so there we were, Lynn and me, Sinju, walking away from the Royal Academy in the Kingdom of Argus. It was bittersweet, you know? Leaving Amira there was tough. She's like the little sister I never had, or a daughter to us both, really. We've watched her grow. Part of me was just sad. My chest felt a little empty. But the other part, man, that part was buzzing. Finally, we could go on real adventures again without constantly looking over our shoulders, worrying about her going berserk. Lynn glanced back at the towering school gates. You think she'll be okay? Make friends? I clapped him on the shoulder. She's a tough kid. The only thing we need to worry about is if the other kids can handle her. But hey, we'll hear all about it when we pick her up later. For now, I gave him a wide grin, the kind that promised trouble. You know what I've been dying to try. Lynn's white, spiky hair seemed to bristle with curiosity under his black cloak. He raised an eyebrow. What? Come on, man, don't play dumb with me, I chuckled. The animal transformer, the artifact we risked our necks for back in the sunken city. His eyes lit up. Oh yeah, let's do it. But I was already a step ahead. I didn't even wait for him to finish. I focused my energy, my hands glowing with a soft, ethereal light. Juggernaut, I called out. The ground trembled, the air crackled, and then he appeared. A colossal elephant, covered head to toe in medieval armor plates, gray and white. A perfect match to my own dragon-scale cloak. Two massive curved horns jutted from his head, sharp and intimidating. He was a walking fortress. He lowered his enormous head, his intelligent eyes fixed on me. I looked up at this magnificent beast, my partner, and asked him in a calm voice, Juggernaut, how would you like to be human for a day? A deep rumbling voice that seemed to vibrate through my bones replied, I would love to, my lord. All right, let's do this. I held up the animal transformer. It was a complex device humming with ancient power. As I activated it, aiming the beam right at Juggernaut's trunk, a blinding light erupted, forcing both me and Lynn to shield our eyes. It was like a miniature sun had just been born between us. When the light faded, the elephant was gone. In his place stood a man. A very tall man. He still wore the same gray and white armor, but now it was fitted perfectly to a powerful human frame. Long silver hair cascaded down his back, and strapped across it was a war hammer so massive it looked like it was carved from the side of a mountain. Lynn just stared, his mouth hanging open. Whoa, was all he could manage. I'll admit, even I was a little stunned. I found my voice stuttering a bit. Juggernaut, do you even know how to use that thing? I asked, pointing a shaky finger at the hammer. He looked over his shoulder at the weapon, then back at me. No, my lord, but I am a quick learner. His voice was still deep, but smoother, more human. I grinned. This was going to be fun. Okay, team, let's go find a dungeon or something in this kingdom and test out your new skills. Then I looked at him seriously. And Juggernaut, you don't have to call us Lord or Master and all that formal stuff. You're one of us, just call us by our names. He gave a slight, respectful nod. Of course, Sinju. He corrected himself, a flicker of a smile on his new face. It took us a while, scouring the maps and asking around the seedier parts of town, but we finally found one. Tucked away in the cliffs just outside the city walls was the entrance to a long-forgotten dungeon, radiating a dark, tempting energy. Perfect. I drew my own blade. Lynn unsheathed his shadow blade, its white handle a stark contrast to the darkness it commanded. And Juggernaut? He just rolled his shoulders, grabbed the handle of that ridiculously huge hammer, and gave us a look that said, let's get to work. Our real adventure for the day was just beginning.